Welcome to our Halloween episode of MVA Today. I'm Myron, Man on Fire Fleming.
And I'm Maya Bukadra.
The Fine Arts Department is holding their fall choral concert on Tuesday, November 13th at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. The theme of the concert is opening night and will feature students from the select choir singing songs taken from Broadway musicals and Hollywood films. Mr. Connolly, the director of the show, hopes you all will come out and support the students and promises it will be a great night.
After noticing some bad practices going on in the dining hall, Mr. Fuller has some advice for you. Always pick up after yourself when you're done eating. Leaving leftover trash and dishes on your table is not acceptable. If you notice a fellow student leaving trash on the tables, point it out to that student and ask them to clean up after themselves. It is your responsibility to pick up yourself when you are finished eating. The dining hall staff is not here to clean up your mess, so shape up and be a good student.
This upcoming Sunday marks the beginning of Daylight Savings Time. Daylight Savings Time was an idea of Benjamin Franklin, but was first observed during World War I. It is the process of advancing clocks so that evenings have more daylight and mornings have less. The U.S. goes by the practice of spring forward, fall back. This means that in the spring, our clocks lose 1 hour to get longer spring afternoons, and in fall, clocks gain an hour, making shorter afternoons. Our students and teachers will be happy to know they get 1 extra hour of sleep this Sunday.
This past weekend, over 800 people, including our faculty, parents, and friends, met in Orlando for our formal Centennial Gala. The event was held at the Rose and Shingle Creek Hotel and featured several famous guests, including the music group Blues Traveler, comedian Daryl Hammond, as well as opera singer Ben Gully. A good time was had by all as Montverde Academy celebrated its first 100 years in style. Ask your teachers to tell you all about it.
Now it's time for a special winter sports preview from our own Dakari. I don't care what your nickname is, Johnson.
Mr. Bragg, I can't take it anymore. I'm going crazy over here. It's Slow-Mo Johnson. First, to wrap up fall sports, the football team had their last home game on Friday. All senior team players were recognized at the homecoming. They have 2 away games coming up. On Saturday, the Eagles swim team competed in their district meet with the girls 200 medley relay, making it regions. Our boys varsity basketball team has a preseason tip-off November 16th with their first real game coming on November 24th against Deerfield. The girls basketball team has preseason games starting on November 6th and 8th, with their first games happening on November 12th against International Community School. The Lady Eagles soccer team has their first away game on October 29th against Eustis High, and our number 1 ranked MVA boys soccer team has their first matches in the Melbourne Invitational from October 30th to November 1st. Good luck to everybody. That's all for sports. I'm Dakari Gold Medal Johnson.
Thanks, Dakari. Now it's time for What's Up With That with our own Brendan Boyle.
Happy Halloween. Thanks, man. As most of us know, one of the hottest topics on campus is the growing number of students being sent to the Honor Council. What's up with that? We had 5 cases last week being seen before a student lead board in charge of maintaining integrity among our classmates. For teachers, it is always difficult, sending a student to the Honor Council because of cheating, plagiarism, things of that nature. I've seen it firsthand. One of my teachers had to take a matter up with some students, and although they did not want to do it, it's one of the school's most treasured rules. It is not taken to be lightly. For our students, the best way to avoid getting before the Honor Council is to not put yourself in a position where a teacher finds you in suspicion of an Honor Council infraction. Pretty simple. The Honor Council is an innocent until proven guilty system. That's why it is in place. If you're falsely accused, you shouldn't have any problems. The rule of thumb is don't cheat, don't steal, don't copy someone else's work. With everything on this topic and more, I'm Brendan B. Money Boyle.
Thank you, Brendan. Now it's time for weather with Devin Williams.
Frankenstorm.
Devin, that's a storm that is supposedly going to be hitting the Northeast this week.
Hurricane Sandy? I'm actually trying to do weather here. Y'all should be happy.
Thank you, Devin.
Well, that wraps up this week's edition of MVA Today. From myself and all the students in the TV studio production course in the Stevens Media Arts Building, I'm Myron, Slow Motion Fleming.
And I'm May Abracadabra. Thanks for watching, and as always,
Go Eagles!